It's your boy Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Awesome content and awesome transfer news is coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. You guys will love what is definitely coming in, and I am definitely going to give you the most important transfer news that you deserve. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end, and make sure you subscribe because, my God, today we really have a blast of transfer news. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Wilfred Zaha to Arsenal. Strong links, yes, strong links. Everything will be discussed in this video. So if you seek daily Arsenal content, is the best place to be. If you've already subscribed, please share the link of this video with your friends so that they also get connected to this beautiful community that I'm trying to build of every football fan. No problem with that. It's okay. I mean, if you guys are supporting some other club but you want to know everything about Arsenal, this is the best place to be. So without any further ado, because I've got a lot of news here, let's jump into it. The first thing, the training pictures, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, training pictures of yesterday. You can see Thomas Partey, Hector Bellerin, and of course Emil Smith-Rowe already being practicing. And then you can see Alex Runarsson, Alex Lacazette, and David Luiz in the training images. Alex Runarsson, followed by Tierney, and of course that's Folren Balogun, and Gabriel Martinelli, Joe Willock, and of course Rob Holding. And some awesome update about Rob Holding as well. You can see Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Thomas Partey, and of course Granit Xhaka, followed by Folren Balogun and Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Miguel Aziz and Emil Smith-Rowe training with the first team. Always great to see that. And you got Pablo Mari. That's Martinelli, I guess. Emil Smith-Rowe, Maitland-Niles, Saka, and Folren Balogun. Something really special brewing between them. And you can see Willow Saliba in the first ring with Aubameyang, Pepe. I don't know who that is behind El Neni. Hector Bellerin and Granit Xhaka. And Mikel Arteta, the boss, is ready, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the boss was seen also. It is too cold there, except for Kieran Tierney. Nobody could deal with that. So that's really great to see. But moving on, and you can see David Luiz, Pablo Mari, Granit Xhaka, and of course Rob Holding. And this is the youngster of Arsenal, Kerjan Catalan. He actually tweeted out, best way to start the new year, hashtag first team, hashtag 1st January, hashtag 2021 year. So Kerjan Catalan, well, he's getting, he's getting into the good books of Mikel Arteta, and it is really great to see that. But moving on, well, Arsenal will not make a move for long-term transfer target Houssem Aouar, according to reports, due to the player's £45 million release clause, price tag. He is unlikely to move in the January transfer window, and Arsenal will face stiff competition if they actually try to go for him with Juventus. They want to land the midfielder. Charles Watts has said that the player is likely to stay put until the summer. On his YouTube channel, Charles Watts said, Houssem Aouar was the big talking point of the summer. It ran through most of the summer and it did not happen in the end. I always get lots of questions. Are Arsenal going to go back in for Aouar in January? I can't see that happening. I'll say that right now. I just think it's going to cost too much money. I think Lyon are top of League One at the moment as well. And flying and really having a go at beating PSG to the title. I cannot see there is any way that Alas is going to let Aouar or any of his top players go at this stage of the season when Champions League qualification is on the line. The title's on the line and they've got such a good chance of winning the title in France. That's not one to think about this January. There's too much money and too much going on at Lyon for something like that to happen. So it makes a perfectly understandable points at the moment. Houssem Aouar, for now, bye-bye, bro. Well, moving on. Well, as I already mentioned, Chris Wheatley said this. Mikel Arteta and Edu Gaspar know a contract extension for Rob Holding makes sense. He is a homegrown player which adds value to him, and Arsenal are to lose 3 centre-backs in the coming months with Socrates, David Luiz and Mustafi all set to leave because their transfers are getting expired. Football London understands that Mikel Arteta has been particularly impressed with the improvement in Holding's distribution, which is one trait that he looks for in his defenders. So things are looking good for Rob Holding if he is looking for a new contract. And talking about the transfers, Mikel Arteta says, for all managers, the quicker you do the business, the better, because it buys you time. Every player is going to need time to adapt. And there are lots of conditions, in my opinion, that can affect whether a player can straight away have an impact or not in a team. For me, there are really key things to consider before making any steps to bring in anybody in January. He also says that it's all about the qualities this player is bringing. What is the past of the player? Has he been in a different country? Has he played in the Premier League? Does he speak the language? Does he get familiar to certain styles of play? Now I'm going to talk about the hypocrisies in Julian Brandt rumor. You will love it. You will definitely love it. So Michael Zorc, sports director of Borussia Dortmund, about the interest of Arsenal in this winter transfer window for Julian Brandt, says, I have read that too. No one has contacted us. There isn't anything on the table yet. That is all I can say. Okay, so everyone is saying that okay, Julian Brandt is over the table. It's done. It's not happening. The biggest thing is that Michael Zorc is saying we don't have an offer, so we don't need to take this news seriously, and that's right. Why should they? Okay. Also, he says at the beginning of the transfer period, I don't want to rule anything out. I've read the rumors and about Julian Brandt, and then he said the same thing. Also, Dortmund are in talks with Manchester City to sign Jadon Braff, as we all know that. So, what happened in January 2018? I'll tell you what happened in January 2018. So, before selling Aubameyang to Arsenal in January 2018, Zorc said, there's nothing really concrete on the table. There's a lot of rubbish. So, now you can understand that he's waiting for an offer from Arsenal. That's all Arsenal have to do. If you're really serious about the man, go get your man. Simple as that. Well, moving on, according to L'Equipe, Nice is a possible destination for William Saliba, but competition is fierce for the defender. Lots of clubs in France, Germany, England, Holland are interested, and all options are open for a January exit. So, let's see what happens. Well, everyone who is definitely interested in Christian Eriksen to Arsenal, here's a big update for you guys. According to Sky Sports Italy, Christian Eriksen will leave Inter in January. The Dane likes Arsenal, which is a concrete possibility for his future, but no talks relating to an exchange with Xhaka have been held. Arsenal are set to miss out on Christian Eriksen as Valencia have come forward in the last few hours with a loan offer. Inter will have to pay a percentage of his wages, according to GDS_ID. So let's see if that is going to happen or not. Okay. Also, Telegraph Sport understands that Ozil has continued to demonstrate his technical quality in training, with one source saying that he's often one of the best performers behind closed doors. So let's see if that is considered by Arteta or not. I don't think so it will be. But moving on, John Jordan on Arsenal rumors has responded to it. He has a game against Real Betis. It's called a derby. So he says, things can come out, but I tell you my mind today, and the people that know me can back me up. It's not that I'm avoiding the question, just that really my mind is on the derby against Real Betis. Also, Arteta opened up about West Bromwich Albion. Now, Arteta is really confident about it, that they're definitely going to be efficient. Their performance is going to be top notch. So here's what Arteta said before the West Bromwich Albion game, that is tonight. So he says, Sam is very efficient about what he does. He has a very clear philosophy of playing. He always picks up results. He always makes it really difficult for you. His teams are always really well organized and know exactly what to do. So it will be a tough test again. Of course, all the teams are really well equipped. Big Sam has done it against Liverpool. But his other two games against Aston Villa and of course Leeds United, he was dismantled from the midfield. The pressing, and Arteta must have seen those games. The pressing is definitely going to kill Big Sam, his team, obviously. So let's see if that is the reality or not. And now, let's talk about the news that you want to hear about. Wilfred Zaha, of course, Wilf Zaha, the always getting linked to Arsenal player. Well, I'm at this moment of time, I think he himself is fed up of all the rumors that he's always been linked to Arsenal. So according to Ekrem Kunur, he says, Arsenal, AC Milan and Everton have put Wilfred Zaha on their agenda. Arsenal are set to make an official offer to Crystal Palace. So yes, according to Ekrem Kunur, Arsenal, AC Milan and Everton have put Wilfred Zaha on their agenda. Arsenal are set to make an official offer to Crystal Palace. Now, what will work against Crystal Palace right now is that only one thing, Wilfred Zaha doesn't sign a new deal. Crystal Palace would want him to sign a new deal, but if he does not sign a new deal, Crystal Palace would want to, cash in on him. That's what they would want to do. So I think if that is the scenario, if Arsenal can take an advantage of it, I think that would be really good. Twisting the arm a bit of Crystal Palace. So that would be really good in terms of what Arsenal should expect, or rather Arsenal, they can actually expect something really positive happening. So with this, Wilfred Zaha to Arsenal is definitely again comprehensively linked again to into another transfer window. Let me know in the comments, do you think that Wilfred Zaha should be coming to Arsenal right now? Do we need him? Is the big question, because if he does come in, he's definitely going to add a lot of competition for that left wing role, or rather a winger's role. So with this, we finish our video. Well, consider subscribing if you seek daily Arsenal content. 15,000 subscribers is what we ask for. Guys, let us hit it. 15,000 subscribers. Let's do it. If you seek daily FIFA content, we are coming up with that. The Arsenal career mode. The next episode is definitely coming up after this video. And the second channel, consider subscribing that as well, because we are coming up with something awesome in that as well. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one.